Drywall is well underway.
This room looks so different already.
You like it?
I love it.
And with warm weather approaching, we can finally work on outside projects.
And if you ever want to test your relationship, help your partner back up a trailer.
Of course, nothing is ever easy.
Oh.
But as long as we stay fueled up,
I like to have snacks while I drive.
Yeah. King of the snacks. I'm not surprised.
the transformation is starting to take shape.
You guys get a little sneak peek of what it can do today.
I can't believe it's been 4 years since we said our vows and said I do. Built a van, quit our jobs and headed south. We made new friends and learned Spanish. Made it to the tip of Argentina somehow.
Today's video is sponsored by Songfinch, and Songfinch will create personalized songs for you for any special occasion. Did you like that song, Leo? Yeah. Me too. They did an amazing job. You answer a couple of questions, fill out their prompt, and they can create a song based on whatever genre, whatever mood, whatever type of music you're interested in, about whatever person or special occasion you want them to. Songfinch lets you create an original radio quality song inspired by your own life and the people you love. It's completely unique, personal, and lasts forever. Whether your song is for Father's Day, which is coming up soon, your wedding anniversary, which is what I made ours for, or any other special occasion, Songfinch has got you covered.
Trent, I love living life with you.
How'd you do that?
Songfinch.
It's amazing.
I know. For a limited time, Songfinch is offering you the option to upload your song to Spotify for free, so you and the person you create it for can listen to it anytime, anywhere. So click our link in the description below or go to songfinch.com/Trent Allie to start your custom song today. And you'll be able to stream your song for free, a $50 value. Thanks again to Songfinch for sponsoring today's video. I'm so glad Trent likes our song. We are gonna finish up breakfast and get to work.
What's up, guys, and good morning. We are doing a little bit of spring cleaning, getting things ready this morning. One of the things that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be taking our snowmobile trailer down off of the mountain and bringing the dump trailer back up here. But the dump trailer needs to go to the dump and get dumped. So we're going to send Brandon and Grayson to go ahead and dump the dump trailer. And then we're actually going to take the snowmobile trailer down to my sister's house and park it there so that we have room up here for the dump trailer. So
You just want an excuse to test out her new toilet.
I'm not using her new toilet,
Okay.
but we are going to use the Rivian to take the snowmobile trailer. So I know a lot of people are probably curious about the Rivian and its towing abilities. You guys get a little sneak peek of what it can do today.
I'm just glad to get back to the office supplies. Good, how you doing?
All right, here you go, sir. This is your lunch. Your lunch for the day. You guys are gonna head down and air up the tire on the dump trailer and go dump it, and then bring it back and put it where the snowmobile trailer is.
Cool.
Field trip day.
It's gonna be a good day.
Just another day in the office.
Interesting technique there.
So over the weekend, we helped some friends with some tree trimming, and then I was like, you know what, just throw everything in the back of our truck because we have like this green waste pile up here on our mountain where we can just kind of dispose of things. So we've got a little bed full of tree trimmings. So we're gonna go and dump that, then we're gonna come back, get the Rivian, take the snowmobile trailer, and then we're heading down to my sister's house.
For Mother's Day, Trent, we always joke that Trent is the king of practical gifts. He will never give anyone chocolate or jewelry, but he will give you like new sneakers or scissors or like a cutting board, like something that he thinks you need. And so for Mother's Day this year, he gave me a new water bottle, which I've actually never had a Stanley before. This is my very first ever Stanley. And I've always been like, is the hype really worth it? Like, they're expensive, just get a cheap water bottle. My water bottles always leak. Constantly. And coming up our mountain in elevation, the pressure builds up, and so it always leaks, even if it's closed. And Trent has been saying for months that I need a new water bottle, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just deal with it, it's fine. The Stanley is worth the hype. I really like it. It was a good practical gift.
You're welcome.
It's a mess out here.
Out here?
The mud.
Yeah, there's some mud. That was actually a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, now let's go get the Rivian and start taking the trailer.
This is kind of like a nice little winter parking lot for people on the mountain to store vehicles, and just like a couple different options for people. And there's all these like tracked vehicles that people have for during the winter when the roads are super gnarly, or they just want to have fun in like a side-by-side or a Jeep with tracks on it. But it's really cool to see like all of them parked out here together. Makes you want to put some tracks on your Toyota?
No, my Toyota won't even need tracks.
Oh,
I
really?
think it's gonna be such a beast.
In 10 years when it's done?
In 10 years when it's done. I've become one of those guys that has a project car in my garage that just takes up space and collects dust. I've not had any time to work on it, which is very, very sad, but
It'll happen.
it's just so difficult with the time crunch we've got here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Who's Tekka?
Them.
Who?
The sardine.
The fire demon. Demon.
No, sardine.
The fire demon. Okay.
The sardine.
Yes. Are you Tefiti?
No, I Tigger.
You're Tekka. Ah. You're Tekka.
Did you tell Mom about the ladybug?
Wow.
I just shot a ladybug.
A ladybug?
Yeah.
Yeah? What color was it?
What? We can't see.
Oh my goodness. That's great, Leo.
Maybe not everybody's wondering, but I'm sure some people have been wondering like how we're liking the Rivian and the different capabilities and whatnot. And honestly, we haven't had any issues with the Rivian up here in the snow on its own power. I've tried to like pull some people out or pull us out of the driveway or something if we were having an issue. It doesn't do well pulling other people out like the other trucks did, but on its own power, it has never gotten stuck, never really had an issue, so that's been amazing. Yeah, there's a ton.
Cool.
All right, our hitch goes in. Now we're ready to pull over and hook up to the trailer, but first I'm gonna go inside and make sure the snowmobiles are safe and secure and everything's okay.
Woo! Beautiful. Ooh, look at those pretty snowmobiles. Signed and sealed and delivered?
Well, they're tied down at least.
Okay.
She's all locked up and ready for the road.
Good.
Yeah, this shouldn't drag. I mean, not on like flat ground. And also the Rivian is in kneel mode right now, so it's as low as it goes. And then once we start driving, I'm gonna raise the Rivian up. For those of you guys that don't know, the Rivian has air suspension and it can raise and lower like 6 inches. So if you think of like a truck, and then you put a 6-inch lift on a truck. It's like enormous. This can have like a 6-inch lift applied to it. So if you're going over terrain where you need to have more clearance or something like that, you can raise it up. And right now it's in the lowest setting, so it's in like the car mode. Once I start driving, it'll automatically raise up a little bit, and I can raise it up even higher if I need to. But this is the first time we've towed with it, so I guess without further ado, we're gonna figure out what the Rivian's got.
Oh, fancy. Generally, I end up driving the truck more often and Trent ends up driving the Rivian more often, but we still drive both cars. It just like ends up being like that. The Rivian always ends up having better snacks, or just like snacks in general. And today we are blessed with some caramel corn and Reese's peanut butter cups. Definitely fun to be driving in the Rivian right now.
I like to have snacks while I drive.
Yeah. King of the snacks. I'm not surprised.
King of the snacks.
I just like it.
It's also really cool. So the Rivian has like, basically as soon as you plug the trailer in, once you start driving, it'll tell you like what your range is with the trailer, how much the trailer weighs, your towing efficiency, how far you've traveled, and then you can adjust the brake gain here.
Okay.
I'm excited to try this. Hopefully it works well.
All right, let's do it. Not ideal on our brand new trailer.
The problem is this trailer was pretty much perfect for everything that I needed, except for it's a little bit of a highway princess. It has very, very low clearance in the back. So anytime you go like down a steep driveway or over a big bump or something like that, the frame has a tendency to kind of like drag. Not a huge deal, except for getting in and out of our driveway. A little bit of a big deal. It makes big, big scrapes. So it is what it is. It's a good storage place and an easy transport for the snowmobiles, but it's not really meant for off-road.
So we showed up to get the trailer and we got a flat. Luckily we came prepared. We got a compressor here. We're gonna get her blowed up and hit the road. All right, good. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. All right, let me know if you have any questions or problemos.
Will do.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Quit filming my cows.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye. So we had a weird situation where we were right by the dump where we go and take our trailer and dump it when we have a bunch of like construction waste or something that like the regular garbage won't take. And we saw these cows on the side of the road. So we like stopped and like parked at the side of the road and we're filming the cows because
cute.
We were like, oh, look at these cute cows. This will be like some cool footage. We'll just get some footage of these cows. Well, then this like crazy like cowboy guy drives up in his truck like he's gonna run into us head on and like slams on the brakes and parks right in front of us and jumps out of his truck and comes running up to the passenger side of the truck. And Brandon was actually driving and I was in the passenger seat. He goes up and he's like, why are you filming my cows?
He was so mad.
And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, quit filming my cows. Like starts freaking out like he wanted to fight me. He was so mad.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, what could he possibly think that we are doing that he would be that enraged? Like,
yeah, there's obviously something that has happened to him before.
Right. And so I think probably since he's like a meat processing guy, maybe he's seen some stuff on the internet of, you know, people that hate butchers doing weird things. I have no idea. So I was like, hey, look, we love cows. They're cute. And he was like, I don't buy that for a second. Like he did not
It was wild.
It was a very traumatic situation. So now, every time we go to the dump, like Brandon and Grayson are doing right now, we reminisce on the "Don't Film My Cows." We're gonna see if Allie can help me back this up. The Rivian is not wide enough, or the mirrors are not wide enough to see on the outsides of the trailer, or else I would be able to do it by myself, but we're gonna see how this goes.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you ever want to test your relationship, help your partner back up a trailer. Okay. Nice. Dang!
Not my first rodeo.
You didn't need my help at all. Very good.
Well, it is a nice, warm, sunny, hot day out here, and the piles of snow are becoming fewer and fewer. Really, there's only snow where there was like giant piles. And my guess is that's all gonna be gone in probably less than 5 days.
Wow.
So,
For good?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna be for good or not, but the snow is definitely gonna be gone here very soon.
It is a bit bumpy.
Well, we made it back up to the house, and Brandon and Grayson just got back with the dump trailer. One of these tires has a hole in it, so I've got a screwdriver, and I'm gonna remove the screw, and I'm gonna put a plug in it, and hopefully it goes really simply and seals up, and we don't have any problems. All right, so here's the culprit right here, this little screw. That's not working too well. Now you take one of your plugs here, you rip the plug out like that, and this is basically just a fibrous, sticky piece of like rubber, little fork piece. Now we're gonna pull this out, it's gonna be really loud. So now it's sealed up, and you take a little razor blade, cut the plug off, there you go. Besides the fact that my hands are a mess, that should be plugged and should not leak now. And you can buy one of these kits online for probably like 20 or 30 bucks. Comes with like 100 of these, and you should buy one for your lifetime, and that's probably all you'll ever need. All right, well, we got that tire plugged. We'll see if it holds air over the next few days, and hopefully it doesn't leak. I think it should be fine because those plugs usually plug. If the plug goes into the hole, it usually plugs it and you don't have any issues after that. So we'll see how it goes. But I think that's gonna do it for us today. We basically just did a lot of errand running and moving trailers and getting everything ready, but now we have somewhere to dump all of our drywall scraps once we're done cutting all that up and hanging it. And I guess we'll see you guys in the morning when we continue hanging drywall.
The brightest sky I have ever seen, the most colorful one I could dream. You wake me up with a new white smile, and I know I'm truly alive. I wanna save every moment now. Hold tight, my love, we got this one right. And if they ask us where we've been hiding, we'll just shake our heads. And when no one is listening, I confess
Are you excited to see them?
Hey,
Yes.
go, go, go.
Morning, guys. Well, it's official. It's only about 48, 49 degrees, but I'm back at that stage of pregnancy where I was with Leo when everything I drink needs to be iced. I cannot wear pants without feeling like I am suffocating. It's just, everything is so hot, even though it's not actually that hot outside yet. 8 months pregnant and feeling ready. I was telling Trent last night, if we were going off of Leo's timeline, 36 weeks is when I delivered him, then we would be having a baby in 3 weeks. Which feels a little bit scary. We are not ready. I don't think that I'm going to go early with this baby. Everything else has been totally normal, so I'm expecting a full-term pregnancy, but could be 3 weeks. Who knows?
36.5 is the right number. We are back at it again, hanging drywall. I'm really hoping that today we're gonna finish underneath the stairs, which is like a pain in the butt. It's like a small space, but it takes a bunch of different pieces all cut into different shapes, and it's just gonna be a lot of crawling around on our hands and knees to get all that installed. Once we finish that, we're gonna move to the living room. We're not doing the ceiling in the living room because we're gonna be doing tongue and groove on the ceiling in the living room like we have in the other house, the main part of the house. All we're doing is the walls. So I'm hoping by the end of the day today, we'll at least have most of the living room hung.
It's ambitious.
Hopefully. It's a lot.
Everything is just so quiet and insulated. I can't tell where anybody is anymore. Last time I baked chocolate chip banana bread. And this time, since I can't really be doing so much to help, I'm thinking of just baking some chocolate chip cookies. Do you have any requests?
Well, you just said what you're gonna make. What would I request?
That's what I'm thinking of making.
Oh yeah, chocolate chip cookies sound great.
Okay. If in fact we do have 3 weeks left, which, like I said, I think it's gonna be longer than that. I hope it's gonna be longer than that. I am starting to think about meal prep and meal planning, which is something I did not even consider last time, but would have probably made a huge difference in our mental health, our physical health for sure, just to know that there were some nutritious frozen meals that we could heat up without having to prepare and cook for those late nights and early mornings when you're just so sleep deprived and you need to eat something other than a cookie. So I'm starting to gather recipes of things that I can make and freeze. I would love to know if there are things that you guys recommend that freeze well. I think we're gonna do like a bunch of breakfast sandwiches, but I would love any dinner recommendations that you have as well. That's so interesting. Okay, so Jennifer is experienced in this because she's had 6 kids, but we're trying to predict when this baby is coming. Nobody really knows. It could be now, it could be in 10 weeks. I really hope it's not in 10 weeks. It better be earlier than 10 weeks. But what do you think has happened to you before?
Well, I was just saying that when I get closer to like having a baby, my sense of smell would get much more heightened.
Huh.
And so I was like, maybe it's just like this like animal instinct to like be in a safe place and like be like I'd be able to smell things like danger. It's like weird.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to figure out what it is. I'm like, why would my sense of smell? I'm sure there's like a biological reason why. But I remember that was one thing, and then like noticing like the moon cycle and the storm cycle.
Yeah.
Like that has an effect on
So many
on our
women
bodies.
give birth during a full moon.
Yeah, the full moon, or even like the storm, like whatever the storm, like if there's the barometric pressure dropping, like that's not always the case. Like there's certainly times when babies are born when that doesn't seem to be affecting it. But I think there is like a higher incidence of babies being born during like full moons and
Interesting.
whatever.
Okay.
So it's kind of, I think it's fun to pay attention to just to see if there's a correlation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so any predictions? Full moon baby, we'll see.
Walk out that door. You're on your own, kid. But there is someone in your head cutting through the noise. Feel the world disappear.
Yes.
right, my dear? Whoa! It's looking so good. Bit dusty.
I'd like to eat something besides drywall dust for a minute.
Okay, perfect.
Oh yeah. Perfectly melty chocolate chips. Delicious.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's like 1,000 cookies, so you can have as many as you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Good, good. So while I've been in the kitchen getting some stuff done, making some cookies, these guys have been hard at work. The stairwell is completely done. Is that right?
Under the stairs.
Under the stairs. Under the stairs is completely done. And now we are moving into the living room space, which is very exciting.
Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in. So wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love. No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off of you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on.
Pretty exciting though. We have our fireplace too. We could install it right now.
That is not the order of operations.
These just like nice square rectangular pieces, no crazy angles on that wall.
Yeah. That is a plus. Not much more of this I can take.
You want me to take over?
Yeah, I'd love you to.
So I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, I gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. I've been dreaming about a life, a house, a dog, the whole shebang. I want you there right by my side, baby, please, to hold me tight throughout the night. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going.
The door is just not cutting it anymore.
Oh, we're about to put drywall on this wall.
Pretty exciting.
The door had to go.
This room looks so different already.
You like it?
I love it.
Well, my objective today was to finish the living room and underneath the stairs and all those other areas. We have everything completely buttoned up in the rest of the main floor of the house except for the bathroom, and that's because I'm waiting for our tub, which I'm pretty sure got delivered to our P.O. box today. So hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow, but we just have to do the drywall in the bathroom after the tub shows up, and then this room, and then we're ready to move upstairs. I was hoping we could finish this room today, and we're about halfway done.
You're pretty far.
Yeah, so it's getting pretty late in the day. I think we're probably going to call it here. Maybe hang 1 or 2 more sheets, but at least we're making some progress.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it? To write you this song. 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still hurt?
All right, guys, we have had a pretty good day here. We didn't really get the living room completely done, even though that's really what I was striving for. Sometimes that's just the way it goes.
We're close. We're getting closer every day.
Yeah, and we're having a good time. Even though it probably looks like we're not enjoying drywall, I'm really enjoying getting it completed, and hopefully we'll be done in short period of time. I don't know how long it's going to take us, but we're busting away. We're trying to get it done as quick as possible.
And in the meantime, we're getting the property ready for springtime, which is so exciting. The warm weather is on its way.
Yeah, but I think this is where we're going to let you guys go. So if you enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Songfinch for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios!